Okay, start. It is not the answer that enlightens, but the question. This eloquent perspective was articulated by Romanian French thinker and playwright Eugenie Ionesco. Enlightenment, though, depends on whether the questions are asked. This week, we'll see the start of the monsoon sections of Parliament. Theory has it that members of Parliament draw the attention of the government to the concerns of those who elect them. In practice, the focus of MPs has been more on party politics and less on everyday issues hunting those who send them to Parliament. Increasingly, the parliamentary process, which cost taxpayers crores of rupees, has been reduced to an opportunity for raucous rhetoric. Here are some critical issues the MPs may want to flag to get a picture of the state of governance. Floods in smart cities. The monsoon has brought in its wake predictable images. State after state is reporting floods inundating towns and cities. Remarkably, many of the cities are on the list of smart cities. Pune apparently could not handle rains of more than 50 mm. Frequent failures are buried under the alibi of climate change and that useful fares unprecedented. The saga of the Smart Cities program funds scenario modeling and suggests a study of cities to map vulnerability from droughts to floods to scarcity and excess. Out of school students, the pandemic dealt a body blow to lives, livelihoods, and the education of children. Over 1.5 million schools were over 247 million students were hit as schools were shut for over 18 months. As per ASER 2021, 4.6% of students in the age group of 6 to 14 were found to be out of school. It is true education is a state subject, but the implications of children being left out of school are national. Ideally, UDISC should have answers, but even in the age of digital governance, its latest report is for 2020-21. MPs must seek data and assessments of programs announced. How many children are out of school? What is the level of teacher vacancies? What about access to device and the internet for online sport? Any evaluation must improvement requires a baseline. Vacant post and joblessness. This column has earlier highlighted the curious paradox of joblessness and vacant jobs. The Modi government recently announced a big push to fill vacant posts in government, targeting the filling of 1 million posts in 18 months. The idea is welcome, but what about vacant posts in the states? While the number of the vacant posts at the center is known, over 8.5 lakh posts, the data on posts in states is a known unknown. MPs must seek data on vacant posts across levels in the states, in secretariats in state, PSCs in urban bodies, Sila parishads in and tier 3 institutions and create the momentum for them to be filled. Why are MPs giving state governments a free pass? Understanding unemployment. The confluence of consequence of events has compounded an already confusing landscape. India has always struggled to present a coherent picture of employment. and this is a country which pioneered data collection and analysis in the 1950s. The periodic labor force survey presents more questions than answers. There are data on man hours of jobs created by government spending, recruitments, retrenchments by private enterprises, EPFO registrations, enrollment on the eShram platform, and MGNREGS record payroll payments. What is missing is intelligible collection. Sure, assimilation through filters can deliver a partial even if not a complete picture. MPs must campaign for a credible quarterly report on employment. Access of credit to MSMEs, micro, small, and medium enterprises from the backbone of the economy in employment, in output, and in exports. However, their ability to access credit is limited by systemic bias. An August 2021 report of the Standing Committee on Labor suggests 8 of 10 MSMEs lack access in institutions